The Singapore Mercure Bugis is a 4-star hotel about a 5-minute walk away from the Bugis MRT station. And although there are plenty of dining and bar options within the hotel itself, you're in the Bugis shopping precinct, so you're only a few minutes walk away from a host of bars, restaurants and retail outlets as well.
Also, tonight you can enjoy the evening cocktail from 6 to 8.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for all your help.
Enjoy
Thank you. I'm sure I will. Thank you so much.
The style of room that I stayed in is called their executive loft room, and a very different layout from any other hotel room that I've ever stayed in, at least. I suppose it could be best described as quite a compact layout. And as the name suggests, the loft is a sleeping area directly above the entranceway, which basically consists of a queen-size mattress on the floor, with a little bedside table next to us and a TV mounted on the wall at the end of the bed. And I suppose one thing to take into consideration if you're considering this style of room is that it's quite a steep stairway, and if you have to negotiate it in the middle of the night, it's just something to be aware of. Okay, luck's holding out again. So on checking in, they upgraded me to what they call the 2-level room. Never been in a room like this before, it's quite different, but the main thing is, and the best part is, that with this level of room comes access to the Premier Lounge level, so that means afternoon canapes and happy hour, or happy 2 hours, I think, between 6 and 8 tonight. So yes, I'm happy about that, very happy. Mercure tagged their executive level as their privilege lounge level, which is to be found on level 3 of the building, as is the main dining restaurant. This is where breakfast and evening meals can be had. Just adjacent to the main restaurant is a smaller outdoor sitting area, which is quite nice, and get some reasonable views of the surrounding city. But if you take the elevator up to the sky deck, which is on level 15, you'll find a quite extensive area with varieties of seating. But unfortunately, that's all you can actually do up there. There's no bar, there's no food available, so it is purely a sitting area. The pool and gym is on level 7. And again, there's some seating available around the pool area. Not exactly a pool where I'd say you'd spend too much time lounging by, but it's certainly there if you want to cool off. A small spa at the end of it, as well as a reasonably well-equipped gymnasium. If you're after any food or drinks, there is a telephone and a menu on the board where these can be ordered and brought to you. Now, I did avail myself of the privilege lounge for the cocktail hour between 6 and 8. And while I didn't have the largest variety of either food or beverages, it wasn't busy and it was certainly easy to find a seat to yourself. I chose to have breakfast in the main dining area instead of the privilege lounge, as the selection in the privilege lounge seemed a little bit limited. In the main dining restaurant, there's plenty to choose from, and I'm sure everyone's taste would be catered for. It's a busy place, although everything seemed to be getting topped up very regularly, and there was certainly no shortage of food.